Shut up and sit down.
I just started recording. Fuck it. We'll talk about whatever.
Okay.
Whatever comes to mind and shit.
Okay.
Oh, you already got something.
I got something.
Okay, well, before you get into that, welcome to Suds and Buds, guys. It's me, Vincent Herman, Vin the Human.
And it's me, Bob Collins, Boba Fett.
What are we drinking?
I don't know. I mean, if you listen to the last couple episodes, it might sound familiar, but it's a little unknown beer called Michelob. Michelob Ultra.
We also have that Gamma Bomb sitting by if you want to change it up.
We could. I mean, it's your Gamma Bomb.
Oh, God. I don't want to break that out again.
I mean, fuck
we'll,
me.
We'll see how we feel at the end of these, but aren't we supposed to be clinking these? Every episode?
I think that was something that we started from the beginning, and then, I don't know.
Let's keep it going after this one. It's got to be a thing after this one.
Because I think, originally we weren't going to say our SMP names, and then we did. There was an episode that we did, I think, with Odell just months ago or weeks ago, if you're listening to this.
Whenever it came out.
That we didn't say our SMP names.
No, we didn't.
Just said our actual names. Yeah, I don't know. We're inconsistent. Yep. Fuck us. No, seriously.
This show, who gives a fuck? I believe on the last episode we promised a 9/11 episode. They're going to get that eventually.
That, or they may have already got it. We don't know how these are coming out.
I don't.
Yeah.
And I control it.
Okay.
And you gave me a planner, and that's how I'm going to control it.
Yeah, but that was in the past, Vinny. This is now.
Yeah.
And now is in the future.
But now is also in the past. And I haven't started
it's in the past, but when
you
listen to this is the future. I don't know. Speaking of, we're not really sure.
Time travel. I mean, podcasting is weird.
Yeah. Speaking of not knowing really what time this falls in, the only thing that I had in my head.
Oh, hey, listen to this.
Oh, God damn it. These mics are good. That picked up really well. That was a good one.
We finally did it. We had an audible part on our podcast.
High five.
Yeah, we did it. We've made it. Just call this one here at 2.5 minutes.
You know what? My name's Bob Collins, Bob Fett. Cue that stanky ass out.
I believe that's the dumbest thing we've ever done on a podcast.
I don't know.
Odell has gotten pretty racist inadvertently.
You try to explain to Brittany, listen, sometimes Odell says some racist shit, and she just gives me this look like, wait, what do you mean? He just says some shit.
It's okay. He only shaved his head once, and he had some questionable flags, but he got rid of those.
He had some questions. Yeah. He bought a lot of white sheets, and I'm not sure why.
He got really into Dukes of Hazzard, bro.
He really started watching Duck Dynasty.
Remember when everyone hated Dukes of Hazzards 3 seconds ago?
Like the movie?
No, I liked the movie. The remake movie.
The movie. Yeah, I mean, it
was Johnny Knoxville and Sean William Scott. What did you fucking expect? And they actually addressed the racist connotations of the rebel flag during
Do you know
the movie.
that Cooter from Dukes of Hazzard?
Yeah.
The guy that actually played Cooter. He has these a couple stores down in Nashville area. There's one in Nashville when I was living down there.
We're talking about in the movie, not the...
No, the actual show.
Oh, the original. Yeah, okay.
I happened to ask one of the workers at Cooters, which is...
That's the name of it.
It sounds so funny. But I asked one of the workers there about the movie. I'm like, what does he think about the movie? Because it was shortly after the movie just came out. They're like, the biggest problem he has with it is the fact that they made it a racism issue with the flag.
You mean he had a problem with the whole 4 seconds of honesty during the movie?
It's not racist. It's not racist. That's the Confederate flag. That's history. That's pride. Well, guess what? Guess what happened in that history? Huh.
Yeah, I guess where they flew that flag. Yeah, sure. Okay, I get it. They flew some other flags too.
Yeah.
But guess which one we all still... Well, not we. But guess which one still gets thrown around a lot.
Oh, no, you can still say we because there's motherfuckers in Portsmouth, Ohio. That Ohio was a Union state.
I can't wait to move away from this town and not be...
That will still rock some Confederate flags like...
And here's the thing.
The South will rise again. You're in a Union state, motherfucker.
And here's the thing.
Shut up.
I love the General Lee, warts and all. And that wart is the Confederate flag.
That's a general wart.
It's a general wart.
Oh, yes. Second high five.
If you remove that fucking flag from that car, it's not the same car. I can't get around that. I'm sorry. I love the General Lee. I love the Dixie horn. I love the Confederate flag on it. I don't love the association that the flag has. No. Do I support racism and slavery? Fuck no. But I support that flag on that car. Oh, that orange Dodge Charger. I support that flag.
With the 01.
I support that flag standing for the Duke boys. I don't stand for the Duke boys, maybe standing for racism, but I'm willing to go.
I get what you're saying. It's like having the Knight Rider car without the flashing red light going across the front.
No, because
it's
the flashing red light didn't mean kill.
No.
I almost said the N-word.
But what I'm saying is that car is not that car without that flashing light.
No, okay, yeah.
The 1960s Batmobile is not the 1960s Batmobile without...
the big fucking fire engine in the back.
Exactly.
Or, I mean, for that matter, the 89 Batmobile.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, because you could throw that body on a fucking Corvette and it'd be fine, but you miss everything if you don't have that fire coming out of the back.
If you don't have a turbine on the back.
Yeah. Same thing, except for, like, two of those things are just really cool, and the other one is, like, kind of involved in racism.
Or it could be really cool if you're from Alabama.
It'd be like saying, like you can't have Hitler without the Nazi flag.
Oh, dude, like... That swastika, though, really topped it off.
Armband, you don't have Hitler unless you have the swastika armband.
Oh, God. Why do we always get to these points? Why?
Because I like saying stupid shit that I obviously don't support. I don't know. I'll let the listener be the judge of that, I guess.
Are you saying to be edgy? Are you saying to be edgy, man?
Well,
trying to get more listeners on your podcast?
Well,
we want more than 10.
Wait a minute. Do we get any more listeners?
I mean, if so, swastika.
Confederate
flag.
Confederate swastika.
Let's get Odell back on the bike.
Confederate swastika. No. I know exactly what that looks like, and I'm sorry that it just popped into my head so clearly, so quickly.
Does the swastika have stars on it? And
it is a red flag.
Red. Oh my God!
But it's,
I think I'm picturing the same thing.
But it's the blue lines of a swastika with stars lining it.
Yeah. All right, listen. Let's get off the subject. Exactly, let's talk about something that we talked about off mic last night. We created a lot of things last night off mic.
Did we?
Yes, we did. Video games, sir. We created a fucking racing survival game.
Yes.
All right, go ahead. Bring us into it, man.
Okay, so the first thing we came up with was it is a racing survival game. This is a new genre of video game. I thought I had to burp.
Hold on. Before we continue, everything that is said from here on out is copyright.
I still think I have
subject
to burp.
to change entertainment.
No, I don't have to burp. Anyways, so basically the idea of this game is that you are running around in your vehicle, which I guess you could upgrade as you go. Maybe there are like... And we didn't even talk about this last night. Maybe there are like safe points, like where you can upgrade and do the mechanics on your vehicle or whatever.
Like a village establishment, or you mean like a little,
or maybe
safe
a garage that you have,
yeah.
a perimeter set up, like some sort of security shit you've built up during the game. But this world is so volatile, like, for whatever reason, you can get out of your car, but you most likely will fucking die if you do. But you have also outfitted, and I think your basic, your just starter car should come with these, like, the more basic versions of these abilities, but your starter car can, like, collect resources for you.
Yeah.
Like, let's say you're, like, going through a gas station. Like, there's a gas station. You got to run through this gas station. You're not going to be able to get out of the vehicle, so you're going to demolish it, and you need to pick up what supplies you need through, like, a hatch in the bottom or the side or something like that. And it's like a timed game, or maybe it's you have to control the vehicle while also controlling the camera to get this item perfectly,
like a gauge of some sort,
or like if you find an open source of water, which will be like rare in the game or something, like you can collect water through jugs, but you have to control the vehicle while also like
holding the jug at a certain point so you don't hit the bottom where you're
keeping the
dirt,
thing
where
the diameter
you don't keep
level,
it at a certain angle where it will catch it out of your hand,
catch the water, and
so
shit,
you got to keep it at a gauge.
Out the jug.
You have this gauge where you got to keep it like right at the sweet point. If not, then you'll lose your jug.
And maybe in like high level areas, like there's people who are attacking you at the same time, so you could also be fighting them off while controlling the vehicle, while controlling the gauge, so you can collect enough water to keep you and your fucking people alive at the same time. Like, I mean, we're not talking about an easy game here.
Oh my god.
We're talking about a very stressful survival game here, but it's all done in cars.
I already know the title of this episode. Racism and Racing Survival.
Yep. What was the other thing we came up with the other night, though? We did talk about something else.
I don't know. We were talking about, like, we came up with multiple games, I believe, and then like we came up with multiple things in general. We came out with
the raddest fucking video game.
Oh my god! Yes,
the raddest...
Extreme Exorcism.
Yes, that's what I was trying to think.
And it spawned out of an actual game. I don't even know what the game's about.
The first thing I thought was surgery. I was like, extreme surgery.
Like almost like what's that Adult Swim surgery game? Amateur surgeon or something.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. Yeah,
that's what it kind of reminded me of.
But
Odell was going through his PSN. Like all these games that he had, and there's actually a game called excuse me. Oh, sorry. There's actually a game called Extreme Exorcism.
Yes, that's what it was.
And you're like, I just imagine like this priest like shredding guitar. I'm like, while he's doing a manual and drinking Mountain Dew or Monster and like eating Doritos, and like while he's going like shredding on his guitar, like the power of Christ compels you.
And what if
like instead of holy water, it's holy monster that he's spraying on you and shit.
Like if he lets go of the manual, like it starts to hurt him or something.
Yeah,
like if he's like, not shredding on the guitar,
because the demon comes out.
He's gotta like move in this manual.
It's a mix between like Tony Hawk, Guitar Hero.
He's got a
I don't know.
He's got a manual throughout this room.
A devil. Maybe Devil May Cry. I don't know.
He's got a manual throughout the room to find the Doritos and Mountain Dew and shit. That helps heal him a little bit.
That keeps the stamina up and like keeps like the manual gauge from like tilting too far back and forth like so quickly, so it like evens it out.
Should we say the part where we took it too far?
You can say the part where you took it too far.
Do you remember the part where we took it too far?
Don't.
The part where we took it too far is that every exorcism is a hot chick. And
I don't remember hearing that at all.
yeah, no, we said it last night. Yeah. No, for real. This was said last night. It was
Okay, well, if that's the case, it has to be like a bikini clad.
Every exorcism is a hot chick. Like, they're not hot while they're being exorcised or whatever. We're talking Linda Blair type shit.
They need to be hot, but with like
of age.
Oh yeah, no, we're not talking about 6-year-olds here.
I just said Linda Blair, and she was like 13, 14 in that movie or something.
No, I'm talking about Linda Blair when she's in like Supernatural.
Yeah, or Exorcist 2. Yeah. Anyways, but we're talking about like, okay, after the exorcism, it's not extreme unless you get laid. Okay.
Yeah,
like it's not 90s totally rad extreme unless you're totally getting laid, brah. And so after you perform the exorcism, you get laid. That was where we took it too far. And you know what? You sit there and you pretend like you didn't laugh about it last night.
I don't remember even being said last night. It may have been Odell that laughed about it last night.
It may have just been Odell, and you might have just been laughing along to seem like you were cool, to fit in with the cool kids that are me and Odell. And I know you really look up to both of us, but that doesn't mean you have to laugh at everything we come up with, okay?
Yeah. But yeah, we had some really good ideas.
Yeah, I think we invented a console too. I can't remember what the fuck that was. Like probably a fucking Nintendo Switch strapped to a toaster, strapped to a kite. But yeah, no, we came up with some good shit, all of which is being copyrighted here verbally. If you fucking steal it,
I've already said it.
Somebody's gonna end up stealing that Extreme Exorcism 2.
I mean,
that's the sequel.
It all spawned off of somebody else's shit anyway.
That's the sequel. We came up with the sequel. Yeah. So you go back in time. Anyways, guys, like Subject to Change Entertainment on Facebook and Twitter. Subscribe on YouTube, SoundCloud. Like, comment, share. What video game consoles would you come up with, and what racism are you willing to make peace with?
Racism and racing survival.
What are you willing to? I can't.
Would the General Lee be one of these cars in the racing survival, or the racism
okay
survival?
With the General Lee?
Racism survival.
The car you start out with is the General Lee. And it's racist, but it's got a message. Racists are what ruined the world, and that's why the world is so fucked up. Anyways, all right, guys. My name is Vincent Urban Video, but I'm sure there's more shit I should have said at the end of this.
I'm Bob Collins, Bob Fett, and there's totally more shit you should have said.
Guys, don't be racist. Here's some outro music.
Yeah.